Hi everyone. You can't see me today, but you're going to see my hands and music, and I think that's all we need for today. Hi, I'm Marlene Moore, creator of the Back to Basics piano program. People call it the Back to Basics piano method, and that's okay, but it's not really a method. What it is it's 10 curriculum books and 12 companion books that go with those curriculum books to create a program that is sequential. In other words, the easiest thing is on the first page of book 1, and the most difficult thing is on the last page of book 10. So they go in order of their difficulty. Yes, I can see you with my hands. Okay, you get your books from J.W. Pepper. If you don't have any books, it's certainly time you did, because we only have a few more video sessions left. Let's just have a quick review of our notes. You should be sight reading by now, but if you're not, let's just have a little review here. Whole note, 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half note, 1, 2 counts. Quarter note, 1 count. Eighth notes, you need 2 of them because this one gets a half and his partner gets a half. So if you have 2 of them, it's going to say 1 and it's equal to 1 of these. 2 of these is equal to 1 of these. 2 of these is equal to 1 of these. So let's just do a little phrase in whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I could go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half notes now. Let's do a phrase in half notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You see that? Let's mix them up. Let's have these and these together. This gets 4, this gets 2. So you figure out which ones I'm playing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these will say 1, 2, 3, 4 if there's 2 of them. It's all mathematics, isn't it? Quarter note? Let's do a little song in quarter notes. 1. So I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, or you can say 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do that in foursies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Now, eighth notes. Let's do the same thing in eighth notes. We need 2 of them. Remember, this guy is always a twin, usually. Not always, but I won't go into that for now. And we're going to say 1 and. That's his invisible twin right there beside him. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... You hear it? Okay, let's do a combination of these. Some of these, some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I ended in one of those. Got that now? Do you understand all of that? Hope so. Because if you don't, let's review the pie. Here's the pie. Oh, nice little eighth notes in the pie. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's pretend this is the whole note that gets 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I cut the pie in half, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4 for both sides. If I cut the pie in quarters, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. If I cut the pie in eighths, I'm going to say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it all adds up to the same, one whole pie. This is just a review, that's why I'm going fast. So, 1 whole pie equals 1 whole note. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be very piggy to eat the whole pie, wouldn't it? Well, this is the piggy note. He gets 4. He gets the most counts. Remember that. And these are the second piggiest. 2 and 2 makes 4. So he gets half the pie and he gets half the pie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got that one? I think you have most of these by now, but we'll just review anyway. Here we go. Quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces of pie, 4 quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try these out. Do it with the video. Get your pen out, make some cards, and get your or notepad or whatever you have, and do it at your piano. So now we're going to have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and they can be written like that, either with the little tails or the little tails joined together, or they can have more of them and all the tails joined together. But they're all saying 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. There we go. I think we're catching on. Okay, big review. 4/4 time means the top note, the top letter there, the numeral rather, is 4. It gets 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that means 4 counts in each measure. The bottom number isn't that important to you right now. All it means is that the quarter note gets 1 count. That's all it means when you see a 4 on the bottom. It's the top number that you need to look at very carefully. Most people plow into a piece to play and they don't look at what the time signature is. That's what this is. It's the time signature. They don't bother looking at it. They just play and wonder why they've got all of their counting wrong. Okay, so this is 4 counts in each measure in the whole piece for the right hand. So we're saying 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it's saying for that measure of music. Music is all divided up into measures. And now it's the same thing, 4 on the top, 4 beats to each measure of music, but we're playing it differently. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because, and it's actually, you know, it can be played anywhere, but that's where this is they each get 2 counts, and 2 and 2 is 4, right? Let's figure this one out. 4 beats in each measure. Here we go. And the bottom one. So it can be in either clef, right hand or left hand. Now we're getting a little bit more involved here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that exercise at home. Bass clef. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got that? Do these. You may think they're babyish, but they're not really. They're good for you. Here we go. 4/4 time for 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or I can say for this 1 and 2 and 3, 4 if I want to. You get more precise if you say 3 and 4 and this is also in the treble, right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that one on your piano. Okay, let's talk about key signatures. A few weeks ago I asked you to take a shot of that. Take a screenshot of this. Can you do that now if you haven't done it already? This is all about key signatures. A screenshot. Do it now. I'll count to 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also buy these. I made this up, but you can buy you can purchase them. So when you get your screenshot of that, or when you buy a new one, you can look at what I'm saying. You can get the thing in your hand and look at what I'm saying, because I can't hold it up here and play at the same time. So it says here that that C major, the sharps for C major are none. There's no sharps and no flats. For G major, there's one sharp. G sharp. The piano is divided in half tones. Each one is a half of a tone, from here to here, and here to here, and here to here, and here to here. The whole piano is half tones. So when you take all of those half tones and you analyze this and you divide it into keys, you got, composers compose in C major or G major or C flat minor or whatever, and you have to know which scale or which key signature is for G major. Well, C major has none. So any scales, chords, arpeggios you would have in C major have no sharps, no flats, right? To find the next scale that we talk about, you count up 5. This is called the circle of fifths. It's in a circle there. It isn't a circle on your piano though. So on your piano, count up 5 whole tones. So that would be a half tone and a half tone make a whole tone. C to D is a whole tone. D to E is a whole tone. Now there's a half tone and a whole tone from F to G. So let's count up 5 white keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you get to G. I can't play G without a sharp. Whoa, it sounds strange, doesn't it? Really, really strange. We need that sharp. We need that F sharp in it. So that we can do everything in the book with that sharp in G major. We can do triads. We can do arpeggios. We can do 4-note forms. A 4-note form is a triad with a hat on the top. So practice that. G major has F sharp. It sounds funny when we do it that way. Okay, let's count up 5 more from G. Put your finger on G and just go up on the white keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we come to? On our chart, we come to D major. Aha! We're only going to talk about majors today, not minors. So I learned from my chart here that in D major, from D to D, I have 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. I have to memorize that, I really do. 2 sharps in D major, F sharp and C sharp. So touch those, F sharp and C sharp. That means there's no F, it means there's no C, none at all. There's only F sharp and C sharp. That's the rule. This is theory. This is about key signatures. D major. Okay, you got that? That means we can play anything we want in D major. I'm working on in D major. That just clicked into my head. Okay, let's review. Let's do one more. You're smart people. We went to D major. Let's do one more. Let's find the next one. Let's count from D up 5. Or you can put that sharp in if you want. Doesn't matter, as long as you land on A. Are you on A? And it says on my chart here that A major has 3 sharps. F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. Ooh, well, they're going up, aren't they? F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. So there is no F, no C, no G. There is only F sharp, C sharp, G sharp in the key of A major, going from A to A. Let's try it. Got that? F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. And of course, sharp is always going up half a tone. And that means you can play any piece in A major if you know that key signature. Fun, 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 fun. Whee! Okay, that's all we're going to do for today. Let's review. C major has no sharps, no flats. G major, if we count up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we land on G major, has 1 sharp, F sharp. Play the scale 10 times. You want it so that your fingers can do this if you're blindfolded. You have to know in your mind, C major has no sharps. G major has 1 sharp, which is F sharp. D major, which is 5 up from G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D major has 2 sharps, F sharp, C sharp. Aha! And 5 up from D is A major. And it has, 3 sharps. F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, goes from A to A. Like A major. I just wrote a piece in A major not too long ago. I also wrote one in D minor. I hope you've listened to that on my YouTube channel. Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? I've written 300 pieces as of yesterday. And on my YouTube channel, I have approximately 100 of them up there. Some of them, a lot of them, are the children's ones, and they're not posted separately, they're just done within the books. But a lot of the grown-up ones are on there, and there's over 100 of them. Have a listen. You know, you should be listening to new music every day. You should be listening to Chopin every day. You should be listening to videos on Beethoven every day. Every day. I spend 2 hours a day listening to music. Good music. Don't let the crappy music into your head. You want to hear logical, classical, good music. Tonal, melodic music. Okay, that's your homework. Learn C major, G major, D major, A major. C major has no sharps, no flats, and the rest of them you add 1 sharp each time. And the sharps go in a pattern. You will begin to notice those sharps go in a pattern. F, C, G, like that, A, E, B. And when I was a little girl, my teacher taught me Father Charles goes down and ends battle. That was how I was supposed to remember the order of the sharps. Father Charles goes down and ends battle. And I've never forgotten it. It's a mnemonic, but it really works. We've got a few minutes left. Yeah, we're doing good here. Okay, just to review what music is. I think you should know this by now, but we really need to know the most important part of playing the piano is technique. If you don't know your technique, you're up the creek. So practice your peanut butters in book 1, butterfly, and all the rest of it. Second is most important, or maybe this is the most important, is ear training. That means listening to your pieces. In your case, this would be listen to video number 7 the most, because in video 7 I am playing for you all of book 1, 2, and 3. Very soon I'm going to record for you the pieces in books 4 and 5. So look forward to that. But listen to your pieces. Don't just play them, listen to them. Your next important thing, you have to know how to sight read. That's a must. You need theory. We had our first step of theory today, which was the order of the sharps and the circle of fifths. We began that. And of course, we've talked about this so much. You need to know rhythm. Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. You need to know melody. And you need to know harmony. Okay, let's have a little look at these. Speaking of melodies, this is called Making Melodies. It is one of the most important books I've ever written. It is a book on how to improvise. It will also teach you a lot about sight reading. You need this book. You definitely need that book. The next one is called Making Harmonies. It comes after the Making Melodies book. This teaches you how to do the left hand harmonies to your melodies. And it's a little more difficult than the Making Melodies book. So make sure you get the both of them, but that you're going to study this one carefully. It's not hard. I'll play one to show you. Here's about the middle of the book. And you put the left hand with that. It's written in. Now, on this line, it's not written in. You have to write it in. Then it repeats. And then this line you have already written in yourself. And then this is the ending. And you're writing these in. And so it shows you all along what you need to do. There is the guidance all the way along for you to learn how to do these very, very important harmonies, such as Alberti bass and all the rest of them. If you are having trouble sight reading, you will need this book called Playwright Book 1. Some people have no trouble sight reading. I wasn't one of those people. I had a hard time learning to sight read when I was a kid. I had such a good ear. Seems to be one or the other, doesn't it? So if you're having a problem with sight reading, get book 1. If you're still having a problem, get book 2. It forces you to identify notes. That's what this does. You are seeing the note, saying the note, playing the note, writing the note, and knowing the note. And it's a nice book. It can be boring, but you know, sometimes things are a little bit boring. If you're still having problems sight reading, get the supplementary book that is called Music Maps Book 1. And that goes more into detail than your regular books. And if you're still having trouble with identifying notes, go into number 2. It's more of the same. Notes are a little bit smaller in book 2. These were not just written for children. These were written for adults too. And if you're still having problems, or if you want to do some nice pieces, one or the other, do Music Maps Book 3. It's got a few of those kinds of pages before it goes into pieces. Here's one of the pieces. That's called Seagulls. He's flying all over the place. And we have You Making Up Your Own Song, and then one on elephants, one on kangaroos. Oh, here's a nice one on snakes. I'm not fond of snakes, but I do like this piece. He's slithering all over the place, isn't he? Hey, I'll do one more. And you get to write your own songs in this too. I like butterflies. Let's do the butterflies one. You can color the butterflies. I still color, you know. You're never too big to color. Here we go. Butterflies. It says repeat. There's this thing at the end called retardando. It's written R-I-T. And that tells you to slow down temporarily. That's what that one looks like, butterflies. This is a lovely book. Some teachers have used it as a beginner's book for recital pieces. And also, you know, for an extra kind of book for teaching sight reading, which is good too. Okay, I've enjoyed myself today. I liked this review. I hope you did too. Okay, folks, I will see you soon. I must apologize for the delay in doing this video. Before Christmas, it was extremely busy, and then after Christmas, my husband and I both got COVID. We're recovered now, but I'm still tired, so please forgive the delay. It's been a couple of months since I've done a video. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.